Oh, Bob, can you come here a minute? Come here a minute, Bob. I've got a bit of a thing down here. What is it, Ron? What's the problem you got down there then? Hey? You sure you know what you're doing down there? It looks a bit complicated to me. Anyway. Alright then. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Oh, good afternoon. By the way, my name's Bob Gould. I live just down the road here from Ron. He's got this old piano and, you know, it's quite a nice looking piece of furniture actually, but it doesn't work very well and all the piano keys were jammed up and he said to me the other day he was going to have a go at doing it, and I thought, well, bit of a complicated thing, you know, you look it up and think, oh, you know, I'm going to get it repaired, and sort of, they're talking about a minimum of over £1,000 before they've even looked at it, you know, and you think to yourself, well, I can't afford that sort of money, I just want to play a little tune to myself now and again, you know. I mean, I'm not a concert artist or whatever, you know, you just think to yourself, well, I just want to have a bit of fun. Anyway, he's gone and dismantled the piano. Apparently it was a pretty straightforward process. It was just a matter of lifting up a couple of things. It came straight off the piano. And it's exposed everything, you know. That took about 5 minutes to get everything off. And he's put it on the table and he started to dismantle it, you know. And at the beginning it does look complicated. You think to yourself, I don't think I can do that. But it's just, you know, just take a bit of time, and you know, you can sort of maybe you can just kind of get there. I mean, if you're done, you've still got a nice looking bit of furniture. You can put it all back together again. It looks all right from the outside. You can store things in it. You can hide things in it, and nobody ever knows that there's stuff in it. Like, you know, if you want to tidy up things up in a hurry because you've got somebody coming round or whatever, just stuff it inside the piano. End of story. Oh, hello. It's not easy, this, you know. I've got all these bits and pieces here. Yeah, I'll be with you. I took the piano to bits, you know what I mean? I took it to bits, but it's not as easy as plasticine, right? You know, it's a little bit more involved than that. You know, a lot of people say you've got to know what you're doing, you know. Anyway, what I did was, I've got it all off, you know. There's things like, do you know this thing here? I call it a donkey's leg, but it's a hammer. It's what hits the string. See, it's all covered in felt and stuff to sort of dampen the sound once it's hit the string, and it's got to come back again. And it's got these little straps on there called bridle straps, and some of them have faded away and broken or worn out with age. So when the key from underneath hits the hammer against the strings, this bit doesn't come back quick enough because it's not attached to the bit below. So the bit, it kind of hangs back and the bit below comes up too far and it jams it. And then you couldn't even, like, you can't unjam it unless you take the piano to bits and all that kind of paraphernalia. So that's what I've done. And, you know, I've been thinking about it for a while. It looks like a very complicated procedure, and I may even mess it up, but I'm going to have a go. You know, what we've done is we've looked up, you know, this old internet thing. Well, we've looked it up, and we found somewhere that does piano spares and repairs. And you know, the funny thing is, all the bits and pieces that you need to repair the piano, basically they cost peanuts. So you can repair the piano for the cost of a big packet of peanuts almost, you know. Well, a sack of peanuts, that's more sort of to the point. But, you know, and you look at it on there, and you think to yourself, well, it's possible. I mean, I think I can do it. You know, you don't have to cart it around. But the point is, what you need is you need a bit of space. You need somewhere, preferably when the kids are away. so that you can actually put it on the table and leave it there undisturbed. That's the biggest problem with this sort of thing. You've got to be able to leave it and know that nobody else is going to muck about with it. Because if somebody else mucks about with it, because it's all, the mechanisms on there are very delicate, and if somebody else comes along and they mess it all up and they lose the screws, then you're talking about something else altogether. But initially, in itself, once you've got it out of the piano and you've got it on the table and you've looked at it, it's all dismantleable. It's not incredibly technical. All you need really is a screwdriver and some glue. Possibly a vice, but I haven't got that far yet. But I just thought I'd let you know, all right? I don't know what these bits are called, mind you. I don't know what these bits are called, yeah. But, if you just look at what I'm doing, this is the top, right? There's the donkey's legs, and they kind of hit the piano like this. I think at the moment that this bit is the bottom of the bottom. This bit would normally be at the bottom. So this bit here is the bit that gets struck by the key, the hammer, the key, the bit that you push down with your fingers, and it pushes this like this, right? It pushes that, and that goes up, and it's attached by a bridle strap to this donkey's this donkey's leg here, the hammer. It's attached to this, and so when it goes up, it can only go so far, and then it gets the tension on the strap reaches its the end of its length, and it automatically pulls the donkey's leg back again. Straight away, much quicker than a spring can do it. It pulls it back straight away because it's attached to it. Well, this bit on the top here has come away, so I can lift it up. All these bits here, look, they won't come up because they're still attached to the donkey's leg. You can see the donkey's legs moving, can't you? Like that, while I pull this up. But this one isn't attached. Well, I'll show you how to get it off. It's that simple, right? Watch. I'm left-handed and I'm using the screwdriver right-handed. Watch this. Yeah, I'll turn the screw. How many times did I turn that? What did it take? 3 seconds maybe. 3 seconds and it's out. Got that? 3 seconds and it's out. Have you ever seen a load of donkeys in a field? I mean,